What's up everybody? Welcome back to the Neighbor's Kitchen. I'm Danny and today I'm bringing you another product review video. Today we're checking out my Blackstone E-Series 22-inch electric indoor-outdoor griddle. What a mouthful. So let's go ahead and check this thing out. Let's start in the back here. First off, it's a very lightweight product, but that does not take away from any of the quality. So what we have in the rear here is the port for the cord, and this is a standard 15 amp 110 115 whatever it is.
Yeah, you're gonna make it all 220?
Yeah, 220 221, whatever it takes.
The 22-inch griddle is 1600 watts, so that'll run on a 15 amp circuit, no issues. There's a little brother to this. It is a 17-inch single burner that is 1500 watts. So no problem there. And the difference there is the 17-inch is a single large burner. This is two separate smaller burners. And so we got this plugged in. This is the grease catcher tray, and it just clips up here like so. Make sure it's hooked in. And we'll go ahead, get it flipped around here. Plugged in, makes that nice little beep, and you can see that it is plugged in with this nice little Blackstone logo. It's a very sleek looking unit, very modern, it's very attractive. It's got a nice, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's kind of textured, and then it's got this nice glass top, opens up. This is a ceramic non-stick griddle. And I actually want to show you guys something before we fire this thing up. So the hood just lifts up, has open-ended hinges, and to remove this, the back pulls up and out. There's these feet that clip into here. So these are the two smaller elements controlled separately, but this little guy here and that little guy there are actual temperature probes. So unlike a stove where you just have this potentiometer, I don't know if that's the right word, bear with me, this actually reads the temperature of the griddle. So I wanted to show you that. I'm gonna get our hood put back on. Okay. So check this out. When you hit the power button, it actually gives you a temperature in Fahrenheit to heat to. So we're just gonna go, we'll start at 200. And to see immediately, it has a little bar graph. And watch this as it heats up. It's gonna climb up. And this is coming from that probe. See? Climbing. That one will climb too. So I wanted to show you this because I've never seen another product quite like this that has the actual probes, the sensors, whatever we're calling that. So this is all cleaned up, and I'm actually selling this today. Someone's gonna come pick it up, and if you were to put something, say you're doing a stir fry on this, put a bunch of stir fry here, you'll actually see this go down because the food that you're cooking is absorbing the heat and lowering the temperature of the griddle. So I think you can see that that's working. Let's go ahead and get that turned off. And then long hold. Long hold. So one of the things that this is not is it is not a Blackstone like the ones you buy for outdoor camping. It is not a cast iron heavy metal griddle. It does not do a reverse sear very well because it does not have the girth and the mass of cast iron, so it is not that. But what this thing is a game changer for breakfasts. Look at all this cooking area. So much room for activities.
So many activities!
This is great for stir fry. You don't have to fuss with a 12-inch or 10-inch skillet where you can easily fill that up for a small family. So this is a game changer. The grease trap is pretty neat. So this is not a perfectly flat griddle. It has just a slight little angle there, and it goes into what you saw earlier, the grease catcher. So it works really well. I kind of like that it's in the back and not the front. So that's neat. It is very easy to clean. Blackstone recommends that you wash this with a soft cloth or paper towel that is got soap in it, like a very soft detergent like Dawn. So easy to clean up. If you do make a mess out of it, you saw how easy that came off. You can run it under a sink real quick, no big deal. The other thing that they are very adamant about in their manual is you do not ever put metal to this. So I have made sure to never store my grease tray in here. Don't want to scratch it. That is made out of metal. And I purchased these specialty Blackstone tools that are for the E series. I will tell you, these are relatively inexpensive compared to accidentally scratching your non-stick griddle. And this is very non-stick. I've had no issues with it. So I think this is a phenomenal product. With that being said, let me tell you why I'm selling it. I don't think this is for me. So as you can see, with the hood on here, if I need both hands, I have a problem because this doesn't open all the way. This, when all the way open, stays open and you shouldn't have to hold it. And for my kitchen, it just doesn't fit with my upper cabinets. So with that being said, let me tell you who I think is the perfect audience for this machine. This Blackstone has the same exact feet pattern as their portable propane ones. So any kind of cart or stand that Blackstone sells fits the E-Series griddles as well. And I suppose if you live in a neighborhood or maybe apartment complex that does not allow open flame, this is for you for sure. And there's a second scenario. If you have a kitchen with like an island, no uppers, great. This also will work great for camping. It is far more lightweight than a propane model. I think this is like 20 pounds and I saw the 17 is like 19, 18 pounds. Very lightweight, very easy to clean. I think it's a great product. It just doesn't fit for me, so I'm sending it down the road. I'm actually selling it to a friend, and perhaps later down the road, after he gets to use it a little while, he'll give us his idea on it. So if you're interested, guys, I will put links to everything in the description below using my Amazon affiliate link. I'll put this one, the 17-inch one, and these tools. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. I'll do my best to answer them. And guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. This is not a product review channel, but I do have a lot of products that I like to speak about. So if you don't mind, consider subscribing, like this video, and I'll see you guys next week. Be well.